When I stand here and look at all of you today at this No Kings rally, I think about the question that's been asked so many different times and answered in so many different ways. What radicalized you? And for people, it could be watching Sesame Street as a young child and seeing all the different cultures, all the different people come together and live in harmony on Sesame Street. Or for others, it might be Mr. Rogers, and yes, I'm aging myself, I know. Mr. Rogers, we're all neighbors, right? And finding the good in the world, finding the helpers. Could be Steve Irwin and loving the animals, loving people for who they are, right where they are. The answers will always be different. But for me, if you ask me, I will tell you it was my grandmother, hearing about my grandmother and my ancestors, her parents, my grandfather's parents, escaping from Krakow, Poland, with their very few belongings and making their way all the way here to America. And their story didn't end there. That wouldn't be the end of their turmoil and their struggles. But what stands out to me is the love that my grandmother had for her community. I'm told that her door was always open. Her refrigerator was always open for those in Gary, Indiana, where she migrated to from Pennsylvania. My grandmother, her heart was open to her neighbors. She was a community builder of her time. But something about my grandmother that is different from me is the fact that she never taught her children Polish. She spoke it fluently with my grandfather, and on Sundays I was told that they would listen to polka music. But that language was lost in time because my grandmother wanted to fit in. She wanted to be American. She didn't want to be different. She didn't want to appear to not be American enough. So that language was lost to us. And what do I have left from her? A few words in Polish. Stories about her kindness. Pictures that will fade in time. Recipes, a few of them, that as I make them, stuffed cabbage, I think about her so often. And about how this recipe in particular was passed down from hand to hand, from mother to child in my family. And that's something I will never forget. And the same thing that I have in common with my grandmother is when I look at her pictures, I look in her eyes, and that fierceness, that love, the community building is inside of me. That is something I very much did inherit. But something that I didn't inherit from my grandmother, something that radicalizes me to this day, is the desire to not fit in. And of course, there's no shame there. And times are different, right? But we find that times are not so very different after all. What does it mean to be American? It means our differences. And how many of you have been told that you're not good enough, that you're too much, that you speak too loud, you shouldn't talk about those things, don't bring up politics, it's not polite, that you're mentally ill, you're the radical left, you're diagnosable, something's wrong with you? How many of you have been othered? How many of you have been told that you don't fit in? Well, I'm here to tell you you shouldn't fit in. I'm here to tell you that now is the time to speak up. And I'm here to tell you that you're good as you are. There has never been anything wrong with you. It is not a mental illness to be kind, to meet people where they are, to love people, to treat everybody as if they're your neighbor, and to build community no matter where you are. So that's what radicalized me. Being loving, but loving myself first and knowing I don't have to fit into anyone's box, and neither do you. And so I'm asking you to use your voices today, use your feet today, and march as we say no kings, no more, and we take the boots off our necks. This isn't going to be the first fight, and nor will it be the last. But right now, this is a time in history where you came together and you stood up and you did what was right. And you remember your courage. And don't let this be the last time. I will say that at every single protest that I attend, do not let this be the last moment in time, because you, my friend, are powerful. Your voice matters. Your actions matter. What you do matters. No matter what the news tells you, or TikTok, or social media, or those radical rights out there, you matter. And you are good enough. And you are powerful. If that's the only thing you hear today, take that away with you. You can change community, and it starts inside of you. Thank you so much.